Hello everyone. In this video, we'll go ahead and talk about finding your first 10 clients and how to do it. Okay, so when we first started, we actually leveraged a free channel, which was Craigslist at the time, to just post ads and get as many clients to book with us. And that's what I would suggest depending on your budget. So if you don't have a lot of money, I would go and try to find clients for the cheapest uh, cost acquisition as possible, right? So if you don't know, and it also depends on your experience. If you don't know much about advertisement, you don't know much about getting clients, and you don't have much money, and you're going to Facebook, then the chances of you succeeding are very slim, right? You're most likely going to blow through your budget, and you're either going to have to save up more money, or you're simply going to give up, right? So you always want to start um, advertising or finding clients where you don't have to spend much money. Okay, you can literally go into groups, figure out free strategies, free cold outreaches, going to businesses, trying to sign them up and things like that, passing out flyers maybe for a cheap price, and trying to get that customer. Now, when you don't have a brand and you're just starting out, it's going to be tougher to sell the customer as well. So now you have to think of a way to attract them, and most likely the best way to do that is by offering some kind of coupon or a discount and showing them that you guys are going to be able to deliver, right? And your goal will be to just lock in as many reoccurring clients as possible, because if you can do that, that means you're going to have reoccurring revenue and reoccurring profit. And what that means is that, next month you already know that if you don't get any more clients, at least you guys are going to be bringing in some money. And eventually, when you get to, when you start racking in enough reoccurring clients, well, then what happens is that you have a large enough profit margin to start experimenting with things and taking your business to the next level. So it's very important to focus on your early customers, and you have to deliver. That's where the whole branding comes in from an earlier video that we talked about, where you have to make sure that you do superb job, right? Because you want that customer to stick. Not everybody's going to stick. Some people just book a one-time appointment with you, which is fine, but you have to try extra hard to lock them in and try to convince them to sign up for reoccurring service with you, so that reoccurring revenue starts coming in. You have enough jobs to offer your cleaners, and then things will start to take off. Another thing to focus on is start building your reputation somewhere. So don't just do a cleaning and let that customer go to waste, in a sense. So what I mean by that is you'll want to make sure that they leave a review somewhere, right? So focus on that. Give them some kind of incentive to leave on there. Tell your maids, tell your cleaners to say that they get a bonus if you leave a review on this specific platform, and try to rack up those reviews, because what will happen is you will leverage that platform to gain more free clients. Okay, so think about it for a second. When you go to a store, their companies already place products in there for you to buy, right? They're marketing by having the store sell the products for you, right? And or for them, and you pick them, right? So all they have to do is just focus on trying to get the product into the store, and then you'll buy it. It's the same way when you leverage a platform. So let's take Yelp, for example. If you start gaining reviews and you're a 5-star company on there, Yelp will start promoting you basically within their platform. So if a customer comes in there, they have all these cleaning services to pick from, and some of them will pick you depending on how many reviews you have, your rating, and your the type of reviews, and how you're responding as the owner. They'll all play a significant role in helping you secure clients, right? So every client that you get, whether it was from Craigslist for free or you knocked on the door, you have to leverage that. You have to try to turn them into a reoccurring client, so you guys can go ahead and get reoccurring revenue, and you have to get a review out of them, so that you get large enough on a platform where Yelp can go ahead and push your business for you, or if it's another source like Google Maps, that could work very well for you. And always be out on the lookout for the next trend, the next platform that might hit it big, and start doing the same thing, because that's how you get ahead. So that's the stuff that's really, really important. Okay. And that's why branding is so important, and taking leverage of your early on customers is super important. You might work harder than ever on your first 10 clients or 50 clients or 100 clients, because if you get a review out of as many of them as possible, and now all of a sudden you magically rank, and I don't want to say magically, because with hard effort it should be possible for anybody. You rank on Yelp's platform, the first page, and now you start gaining an influx amount of customers coming your way. Now your life is going to get easier, right? And then you could use the same steps to build a different channel, and work on a different city, and start expanding. And then from then on, you should pretty much know what you need to do from that on. Okay, but it all starts with caring about every single one of your customers. Okay, and trying to get reoccurring revenue, and trying to get a review out of them, and build your reputation somewhere. And then that everything kind of goes back in a circle, right? It all is about brand. It's about growing your brand, and it takes time. It's a marathon. See how I'm trying to drill all of this inside your head to make sure that there's no shortcut, there's nothing, right? The only luck you might have one day is if you get early enough on a platform that's about to boom, and you start building a reputation in there. Okay, and then all of a sudden, it might happen for you, where you might go from 0 to 1 million in a very short amount of time. But if you're trying to go in saturated markets, it takes time. Okay, and you start building things, and you start looking for new trends, and then you might take it on, and you might grow at different levels. But until then, you have to just keep on slowly building. Okay, and then you'll have if you're long enough into the business, you will have your breakthrough somewhere else, where you could grow super quickly. Okay, so that's what I would do, and that's what I would recommend you guys do when you guys are starting your services, or even trying to expand to a next level. Take care, you guys.